Round one, fight!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tournament Fights. This is episode 103, Best Movies of 2016 Championship Series, and it's also a ladder series. I want to throw that in there, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, we already had two episodes from the Best of 2016. We did a part one on Monday, part two yesterday, and today's the championship. We're just going to bang them all out quick. And the ladder series means that there will be 8 movies that will be advancing. I'm going to bring up what those eight movies are that advance to this series from years past. So let me bear with me 1 second while I bring them up. I thought I had it pulled up, but it'll only take me a second to get back to where they were. And it is here you go. Okay, so the ones you might see, I'm just going to read them all so you can see which ones overall made in case you missed the other episodes. But there's Wind River, Molly's Game, Mission Impossible Fallout, Happy Death Day, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Creed 2, Kong Skull Island, and Logan. So some made it, some did not. We'll see. So, and then we'll see which ones move on. The Elite 8 will be moving on to face the movies of 2015. It's kind of like a thing to determine some of the greatest movies of all time. So, but it just depends on the votes. And for Tournament Fights, you can vote any way you want. So, but I am your host, as always, Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll go ahead and we'll introduce our panel for tonight. We have joining us Malcolm Lay. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good. But yeah, I think we've lost at least one of those holdovers now. So
yeah,
let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. And then we also have joining us Jordan Owens, JPO. How's it going?
Hi, hello there. Hi there. Hey there. Ho there.
Hey there. Yeah, that reminded me of. Have you seen the new clip out for that '90s show? Bob comes back and says that. So
that's all that show is gonna be like Fuller House. They're just gonna constantly bring in guest stars, probably.
Yep, exactly. Yep. And then we also
but
have
not the sister. Ooh.
No, not the sister, and not Danny.
Ooh, don't even say it. Either. Don't even say it.
yeah. But
I wonder if there's even going to be a Hyde reference. Okay, sorry, move on.
Yeah, right. But we also have Jonas Chase Waldapfel. How's it going, Chase?
Hey, audio only, but we'll get through it.
Yeah. We appreciate you having you back for this. It'll be fun. So yeah. And then we also have Brian Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
Good. Great to be here. See what the randomizer has for us tonight.
Yeah, and my usual co-host Austin Pez should be joining us soon. I know I went to go see that Gerard Butler movie Plane, so he can let us know if it's worth checking out or not. so yeah, but let's see. Yeah, so I'll explain how it's going to work tonight. It's just going to be a half bracket tonight, so there'll only be 32, but we have a tournament of the 32 movies consisting of the Sweet 16 from part 1 and part 2, and we're going to determine the best movie of 2016 tonight, and then the Elite 8, as I said before, will be moving on to face the movies of 2015, and then there will be a poll tonight, and we didn't do one for part 1 and 2, but we'll do one tonight. That'll be in the Schmodown Friends and Family group after, actually, probably tomorrow is when it'll show up. So you can go and you can vote and for the ones you think should move on. And basically all you do is you just vote round by round for your favorite ones. It's just as simple as that. You can vote for any reason. We like to have fun on Tournament Fights. Sometimes we throw a little chaos in there. You can vote because you love them. The movies, you can vote against movies that you can't stand. You can vote if you like the poster. But even if you haven't seen either movie, you do still have to vote. So, yeah, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So just give me 1 minute while I bring up the brackets. I will be running the bracket tonight just in case Malcolm has to jump off. I know he's got work fairly soon. So yeah. So 1 second, and I'll have it up here. We'll have it in any kind of like order or anything. So hide your eyes for a second. Well, oh, okay. I was able to scroll quick so you get it into presentation mode. I just brought it up quickly, so we're filled with ads here for a second. But
I thought Fiverr was the first matchup.
Closer than you think.
No, yeah, Fiverr, yeah, yeah.
Well, if
you use Fiverr, it's a good way to like get some cool. Oh, there you go. It's gonna pull the first ones, but that's all right. But the way to get some cool intros, we did one of our podcasts through Fiverr and got a cool voiceover guy. So but we got the first
New
matchup
setup
here.
like...
So we got Mission Impossible Fallout, which is one of the
Is the sprint shorter than
and
normal?
Happy
Or is it
Death
just me?
Day.
What was that?
It might be a little shorter than normal. Yeah, I don't know why. It just kind of.
Yeah, it's all good.
Like
it does the trick.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I'm not
yeah,
crazy.
and yeah, but both of these are holdovers from previous years. So yeah, and we'll start at the bottom of the ladder with Brian. So which one you want to vote for here?
I like Fallout, but I had a lot of fun Happy Death Day. I love these Groundhog Day type movies, so go Happy Death Day for me.
Yeah, and I don't know if when I zoom in and out, if it changed for you guys. I just zoomed in and out. Now
Oh yeah. Now we're back to kind of how it normally looks.
yeah. I'm sure if that was only for me, or if you guys could see that on your end. but yeah, and Chase, which one you want to vote for here?
Out of this pair, I've only seen Mission Impossible Fallout. I did really enjoy that one. I guess Happy Death Day just didn't really appeal to me too much, but I'm not a huge horror guy, I guess. But Tom Cruise can do no wrong as far as movies go, seems like. I mean, personal life is another question, but yeah, I'll go with Mission Impossible for sure.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, he lays it all on the line for the fans with those stunts and everything. So
right.
Yeah. I appreciate it. So, but JPO, you gonna go for?
This is actually a tough round. We're starting off with just kind of what's more up your alley. Definitely recommend Happy Death Day. There's a reason it's made it to a latter degree here, and it's in this bracket. So I would even say that the comedy kind of outweighs the horror. So if you like a good comedy, check it out as well. But yeah, these last few Mission Impossibles have both been really good, man. It's unlike Fast and Furious, it hasn't tipped over yet. It just kind of keeps getting better so far. So I will also go Fallout though, but they're both really good.
Yeah.
Just wait till they go to space.
Yeah, right. well, it might be coming.
That's why I said yeah. We'll see. We only got 2 more Mission Impossibles. They're actually going to end it sooner than the others.
Yeah, because Fast and Furious eventually did it. They went to space, so there's no telling what we're going to get. So, but Malcolm, what do you think here?
Yeah, I love both these movies. It's tough, but I've got to go slightly Happy Death Day.
Yeah, so I guess it comes down to me. So to break the tie, and you know what? I think Mission Impossible, like I've already said it before, it's probably my 4th favorite Mission Impossible. But I love all of them though. It's just that like they're all so good that it's like barely just one under the other. So that's not really really knocking it too far. But even so, since it's that far down the ladder for me as far as Mission Impossible movies go, I'm gonna vote for Happy Death Day. I actually love this movie. I have a lot of fun with it. I thought Jessica Rothy, it was really good in the movie, and yeah, it's got horror, it's got humor, it's got a time loop, it's got a lot of fun stuff. So yeah, I'll vote Happy Death Day. So with that, it'll be Happy Death Day, which could be a little bit of an upset maybe. So but yeah. So up next we have Wind River up against Eddie the Eagle. Okay.
Who are we gonna go the ladders out of the way?
Yeah. And Chase, I was telling these guys that like this is one of the years that both of us worked at the same theater. So one of the years where Chase was actually my boss at the movie theater that I worked at. So it's kind of cool.
That's right. That's the year actually I left the village. Was 2016.
Oh yeah.
So I was there about half that year.
Yeah, you're there for half of it, and then most of 2015. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Chase, you'll be first for Wind River versus Eddie the Eagle.
Yes, I did not get to see Eddie the Eagle, actually. I did see Wind River, though. That one really surprised me. I didn't really know anything about it going in, but it was kind of an intense movie. It was really, really well done. But yeah, I'll just have to go with Wind River because I haven't seen Eddie the Eagle, but I did hear good things about that one, too. So
Yeah, these are some tough matchups just right off the bat, but JPO, what do you think?
Yeah, man, that's what I was gonna say. Again, maybe because it's the series championships of this year. Yeah, it's another tough matchup because again, it's just kind of what your preference is here. Because Wind River was really good. It was kind of a surprise. It kind of went in kind of blind to a degree. I didn't read too much reviews, and it's really good. I'm gonna go with Eddie the Eagle though, just by a hair. It wears his heart on its sleeve. But it's absolutely charming here. Edgerton is another one of my favorite actors here. I think he's absolutely charming in this as just the guy that doesn't want to give up. And Hugh Jackman also gives a pretty decent performance in this as well as kind of the near do well coach. So I'm gonna go Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, and we have Austin here. Did you like playing, Austin?
Well, first of all, I get a quarter mile from my house. I sent you a message, Jordan. I guess you didn't see it yet. I get a quarter mile from my house, and there's a U-Haul tipped over blocking the fucking main road.
Oh,
a quarter mile from my house. No, that was just on the way home before I got on here.
Oh, it was on the way home.
There's no traffic all day, but I'm like that close to my house, and I have to go all the way around to this other side of the road.
Wow.
So.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've seen 2 movies that aren't out yet. I've seen Plane and Missing. Missing was the Regal mystery movie on Monday night, so I got to see that 2 weeks in advance.
Nice.
Missing is awesome.
Nice.
Is it better than the first one?
Well, I mean, it's not a sequel to Searching. It's just a spinoff, in the same
Is it
style.
as good, though? Just like, did it kind of grab you nearly?
It might be better than Searching.
Ooh, holy shit.
Yeah. I can't say much because there's an embargo, so I can't say a whole lot, but I would say it's at least as good as Searching, if not better. I'll say that.
Okay.
So, good. Plane. It's a decent action thriller with the thinnest character development of maybe any movie I've seen in like 10 years. Right. Cool. So yeah,
I will skip it like I was going to.
It will make a fine afternoon streaming.
Yeah, I'll watch it on stream.
I might do that. Yeah. If it's on the Peacock one day in a month or two.
It's not lighting the world on fire. Like literally. Oh, Gerard Butler has a daughter. We're going to see her for 2 minutes. Okay, great. Sounds good. You know what I mean?
There's a character development.
What did Mike Coulter do to be in handcuffs? We'll just drop like 2 lines about it, be very vague, and then we'll just never talk about it again. Just like it's that thin, like very, very thin. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sounds good. We'll get to you in a second, Austin. You only missed the first matchup, so this is the second one.
Yeah.
So, but Malcolm's up. So what do you think here, Malcolm?
Yeah, as much as like Brentford was a big surprise, and I do love it. I think I love Eddie the Eagle more though, so I'm going to go Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah. And Austin.
Eddie the Eagle's fun, but Wind River's like one of the best neo-noir westerns of like the last 10 years, dude. Wind River, 100%.
Yeah, this one's tough because these are both 2 movies that are right on the edge of my top 128. They like both just missed the cut. So if we ever did anything beyond our top 128, like, well, I'll give these some more praise. But I think that I probably have Wind River ranked just a little bit higher. Like I thought that it was great. I love the like setting being on an Indian reservation and Elizabeth Olsen's performance. Oh my gosh, she's giving like a powerhouse performance, and then some of the stuff that Jeremy Renner does to the guys that are going around killing people is like pretty crazy. So yeah, but Eddie the Eagle's fun. Like I think that's a lot of fun. Like it's got good humor and it's charming. But I'll go with Wind River. Brian.
Yeah, for me, I haven't seen Eddie Eagle, but I'm gonna go Wind River. That so surprised the heck out of me. It's almost missed my 128, and I gotta go Wind River on this one.
Yeah, well,
what did Chase vote for?
Wind River.
Wind River.
Okay, so it is Wind River. Gotcha. I barely missed that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be Wind River. And just real a quick, as you can see it, Happy Death Day beat Mission Impossible Fallout, which might be a bit of an upset.
Yeah, y'all are.
That movie was great though, but
Fallout is the greatest action ever put to cinema. But that's fine if you guys like.
Yeah. Well, just something different, yeah. But we got Hell or High Water against Creed 2. So yeah, these are going to be some heavy hitters. Yeah, so it'll be JPO up first.
Oh, damn. I want to think about it for another second here. I'm super pumped for Creed 3 based on the fact that I've really enjoyed the first two. We get Lundgren back in this, even freaking Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just because it's a sequel and Hell or High Water, I was almost like Wind River, but I would actually put it higher than Wind River. I was a relative, I wouldn't say surprise because I love Ben Foster. I like Pine, Bridges, but it even surpassed any expectations I might have had going into it. I think it's supremely well done here. So I think Hell or High Water is going to get my vote.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I still haven't got around to seeing Hell or High Water. But I just really love Creed 2, so I'm going to go Creed 2.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
Yeah, it's weird that it got Hell or High Water got an Oscar nomination for supporting actor for Jeff Bridges when it should have gone to Ben Foster. Anyways, in the movie. I'm sorry, Jeff Bridges, he's good in the movie, but he's just doing Jeff Bridges. Like Ben Foster, on the other hand, is fantastic, and this should have been his Oscar nomination finally. Remember what I said about one of the best neo-noir westerns and Wind River? Well, there was two this year, and it was Hell or High Water, and Hell or High Water is one of the best movies that year, so I'm going to go with Hell or High Water.
Yeah. Well, this one's tough because I really love both these movies, but I think I got to slightly edge it to Creed 2 because it's my second favorite movie with Rocky in it, period. Like my favorite is Rocky 2, so I like the second in both, Rocky 2, Creed 2. So yeah, and yeah, I'm the same way. Because Creed 2 was so good, it has me hyped for Creed 3. And we'll see what Michael B. Jordan does as a director. So I'll go with Creed 2. Brian.
Yeah, for me, this is tough. If I had these two movies for me in Walmart, I would go with Hell High Water on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And Chase, what do you think?
I think Hell or High Water has been in my Netflix queue since 2016. For some reason, I keep passing it up. I need to go back and finally watch it. And I actually have only seen the first Creed also, so I have not seen either of this pairing. But I think Hell or High Water was the more appealing to me. I just wasn't crazy about Creed, I guess. It was okay, but I guess I'll go with Hell or High Water out of anticipation.
Yeah.
Well, this is as far as Creed 2 gets in the latter series, so
it is. Yep.
So
it'll be Hell or High Water. Yeah.
That's right. The first Creed will avenge him in 2015.
We'll get Creed, in the next yearly tournament. Yeah, so it'll be another chance.
Watch it fight Hell or High Water.
Yeah, right. It could.
Which I was hoping we were going to.
Yeah, Pez's favorite coming up.
Oh no.
Arrival.
Oh yeah.
Going up against Molly's Game.
Oh, that's easy.
That's a boring ass poster for Molly's Game, but it's a good movie.
Yeah. So I believe it's
Malcolm.
That's Malcolm first. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like both these movies. Like, they're both really even for me, but I think Arrival just slightly edges it out.
Yeah. Sounds good. Austin.
Molly's Game doesn't just slightly edge out Arrival. It deals a fucking blackjack and knocks it off the goddamn table. Molly's Game is way better.
Poker. Yeah. But yeah. I think the Molly Game is leaps and bounds better than Arrival. I remember when Arrival came out, like multiple people like, you had to go see Arrival. Like, it's so good. It's one of the best movies of the year. And so I'm like, that movie was like really up its own ass and just really weird. Just kind of like, I don't know.
Such hate on Arrival in the show.
Like, it just, I don't know. Like it could have been a lot more than it was. I just felt like so. But Molly's Game really surprised me, especially Idris Elba. I thought he was a standout, and I mean, yeah, the whole cast really. But I'll give it to Molly's Game. But Brian?
Way to piss off Malcolm.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, he's back. He probably got
Pissed,
something.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not a big fan of Arrival. I find it a bit overrated, so I'm gonna go Molly's Game on this one.
Yeah. Well, Chase, what do you think?
Molly's Game was 2016 for sure. I thought that was later.
Ladder series.
Oh, yeah.
Holdover.
I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Older from the previous year made it.
Because
Yeah,
I thought I was at
older.
my current job when that one came out. Because we never actually got that one, so I never ended up seeing it. It wasn't. I would have had to go into like Boise to see it.
Yeah.
Arrival I actually really liked. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I thought that was a really good theatrical experience. I never watched it like at home. Maybe it doesn't hit as well at home that it does in the theater, but I'll go with Arrival because that was one of my favorite movies that year.
Yeah. Like I kind of know that on this panel, like it's very divisive. People love it, or just me and Austin, we kind of don't like it. but yeah. So
I'm a sucker for sci-fi, I guess. So
no,
Yeah.
you're good, Chase. It's a good movie. They're hating.
okay, not crazy.
I'm not as high as some. This really is. I feel like, and you guys aren't alone either, Jordan or Pez. I know there's people that just do not get into it, and there's other people that are like, "This is one of the greatest, sci-fi's ever." I'm in the middle. I think it's pretty good. I think Adams gives a tremendous performance. I like the twist. I'm sold good enough. But I will even give it out to Molly's Game just by a hair. It just held my attention that much more. I was that much more intrigued by this world that they were in. Not realistic with that doesn't make it better, but I was just more invested in Molly's Game. So Molly's Game.
Yay! Bye bye Arrival. Bye bye Arrival. Yay! Bye. See you later. Have a good night.
well, I was thinking that maybe we're gonna have a tie, but I guess not.
It's fine. I would have went to Brian, and he voted for Molly's Game. So either way, it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I don't think anyone voted for Arrival other than Chase.
Nope.
I did.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did vote for
Malcolm
Arrival?
did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Don't forget to move Molly's Game over.
You gotta move it over, Jordan. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I thought I did, but then I got
grab Arrival.
Yep, Arrival. Yep.
I had someone send me like 5 messages all at once, like that popped up on my screen, and I couldn't click on it. So sorry.
Hey man,
but
get off Tinder. We're on this.
Yeah, right. But we got Nerve up against Train to Busan.
Oh come on,
man.
that's too easy.
Can we just pass it or something?
Yeah, can we just put Nerve through? Like we all know it's gonna do.
Well, we can talk about it. Because I watched Nerve for the first time and I liked it, so I think we should talk about it. So we'll go to Austin.
Are you really going to vote for it over Train to Busan, which is one of the best zombie movies?
No, I'm not going to vote for it. I just want to talk about it.
All right. Nerve, like I said last night, has a good premise that doesn't do anything with it and is fine and had an easy road to this championship. So Train to Busan by a train length.
Yeah. Well, Train to Busan's great. Yeah, like I think that we're kind of hoping Nerve would go up against something a little easier because, Train to Busan is awesome. And you definitely want to watch it in Korean because the emotions hit way harder. And the dub version's actually kind of bad. Like they have like some like weird American accents for a lot of the characters. And it just sounds like really off to me. But yeah, I watched Nerve today for the first time because I wanted to watch a couple that I hadn't seen. And I really liked it. I thought that it was fun. Like it's kind of like you ever seen the Daniel Radcliffe movie Guns Akimbo? It's like sort of similar to that vibe, but only violent in certain parts, not the whole way, like Guns Akimbo. So, but yeah, it's like a truth or a dare kind of like live stream series. But yeah, so it is good, but it's no Train to Busan. So I'll vote Train to Busan. But Brian.
Yeah, I watched Nerve a few days ago. Not that big fan of it, so I'll go with Train Busan.
Yeah, sure. Chase?
Another pairing that my theater never got. So I usually, if we don't get it, I don't end up seeing it. I kind of forget about them, I guess. But I think for some reason we don't have like a good relationship with Neon Distributing or something because we never seem to get Neon films, and I think Nerve is one of those.
Yeah.
And then Train to Busan, I think that was just more of an international one, so it only played in a limited amount of U.S. theaters, if I remember right. But that, as far, I think out of the more appealing to me though would be Train to Busan. I would probably put that one over Nerve, but like I said, I don't have much to go on.
Well, the good
Yeah.
thing is, Chase, it's on like every streaming service. Very easy.
Nervous?
To find. No, Train to Busan, the one.
Oh, is it?
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Somebody give him your Netflix password,
Yeah.
please.
Right.
You don't even need that. It's free on YouTube, Tubi, Prime, Peacock, Crackle.
I'll put it right behind Hell or High Water.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's
And also
everywhere.
Nerve is free. You can watch it on Freevee on
Okay, yeah, I've got freebie.
Mhm.
for me I watch it through Amazon because they have them linked together. So yeah, but JPO, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't hate Nerve. Kind of like Pez said, it doesn't exactly use the really interesting premise to its fullest execution. Busan's great, one of the best endings to in films in general, and especially a zombie film. So yeah, definitely Train to Busan.
Yeah. And Malcolm.
Yeah, I haven't got around to seeing Train to Busan. I probably will eventually. But I'll go Nerve.
Yeah.
If you
Sure, we
Train
got-
to Busan, you would not vote Nerve. I can assure
Yeah,
you.
right.
That.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big. I'm not a big fan movie guy, so it might be one I don't.
Neither am I, but it's a good movie. So just like good
Yeah.
They're
movies.
here.
Just
Yeah.
good. And we're getting the American remake this year with Train to New York, which has an all Asian cast, I will say, but I don't know why they're remaking it, but I guess they are. But we have the Founder up against La La Land.
Mhm.
So yeah, which I think La La Land was a holder from 2017. I think. So.
Oh,
No,
It is?
oh,
Land
okay, about
2016.
2016.
No, it's not. 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I just say it's on the list.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
Best
Yeah.
Picture.
Sorry. Yeah, I got my years mixed, but yeah, for some reason I thought La La Land and Moonlight were, but I guess not. But it'll be me first here, and yeah, this one's actually tough because you know what? I actually really like La La Land. Like it's one that I didn't think I was gonna like, but I really liked all the music, and I liked the relationship between Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. I thought they had really good chemistry, and the Founder's really good too, though. Like I think that one is pretty underseen, like for the general population. I mean, in this community, I'm sure we've all seen it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to La La Land here. So, Brian.
Yeah, I'm going to go La La Land. My favorite film of the year, and also my vote took out Peaches Day, The Founder.
Oh yeah, in the last bracket, yeah. But Chase, what do you think?
I really like The Founder. I thought that one kind of got gypped for a lot of like award recognition and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like when build up was happening for that one, I expected it to get a lot of stuff, and when I saw it, it far exceeded my expectations as well. And it kind of like around award season, it just really got gypped, I think. But I never actually saw La La Land either. I kind of avoid anything musical related. Usually, I don't get into a lot of those. I have heard good things, so maybe I should probably check it out. But I'll definitely go with The Founder on this one.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO.
All right, who gets my vote? Envelope, please. The one
Yeah.
that gets my vote
Moonlight.
is La La Land. Get up here. All right.
Yeah.
Really good
Oh.
musical. and-
I'm sorry.
Moonlight
is the winner. Moonlight's the winner. Moonlight is one best picture.
Moonlight, yeah.
Moonlight is one best
I
picture.
got the wrong
Yeah.
envelope.
Yeah.
Founder
Wrong
gets my
envelope.
vote. The Founder gets my vote. Yeah, La La Land has a great ending and has a couple good moments in it, but it's not. It's kind of like the Rotistic Boom. It's just not the musical that really grabbed me that much. I thought this was a great tale of the foundation of McDonald's. Keaton's not the best character either here. He's a great character, but I mean, as far as he's kind of swarming, kind of misleading, Nick Offerman and John Carroll Lynch. But it's a really good, interesting tale here that, yeah, I think it's kind of underseen to a degree. So I am going to go for the Founder.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, this is really tough for me. Because I really love La La Land. It's one of my top 10 favorite movies. But in that being said, The Founder is really underrated, and I think it's just one that doesn't get talked about. So I'm going to go against my favorite movie and go for The Founder this time.
All right. Well, Austin, what do you think?
And I didn't get to talk about it on part one. La La Land's pretty good, but I'm not a musical guy, and The Founder rules. That movie is so awesome. Michael Keaton is such a savage in that movie. The way he messes, like JPO said, with John Carroll Lynch and Nick Offerman, who are both also great. Like, I love their little duo, and yeah, them getting the rug swept up from under them, and just like I think that movie's such a savage like business movie, and I really dig stuff like that. So I'm going with The Founder.
Yeah, which I think we have a tie, right? Or
nope, 4-2 for The Founder. Yeah,
nice. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
I honestly thought it'd go the other way. I'm impressed you guys also enjoyed that one.
Yeah, so. I don't think we're gonna win that for sure.
Yeah, I think I was thinking tie because JPO did the little fake out thing. So. Yeah.
I thought I'd be in the minority for sure on that.
I was given the wrong envelope.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but we have the Edge of 17, which I think that's a holdover. I think.
Nope, 2016.
Jumanji,
sorry. I have no idea when these movies came out. They're either 2016 or 2017.
I put the holdovers in the private chat if you have to know.
Yeah, Jordan.
I have no idea, so I'm not going to say which one is a holdover.
Trust your co-host, the movie release date guy. Trust me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, the Edge of 17. It's called 17. You think it would be 2017, but
also I will say, Edge of 17 can be a holdover. It was on the your tournament fights for movies that never been on tournament fights before. So.
Yeah, true. But
I was like, I did feel like we just talked about this.
But yeah, we got Edge of 17 versus Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. So,
yeah.
So
I haven't seen Edge of 17, but Jumanji was such a surprise. The whole casting with Jack Black as playing a woman, a female character, and I love The Rock and Kevin Hart's chemistry in this one. So Jumanji.
Yeah, sounds good. Chase, what do you think here?
Yeah, I've only seen Jumanji out of the pairing there. But yeah, that was a definitely a surprise there. I mean, nobody expected a sequel to Jumanji without any of the original stuff really to do well, I don't think. But yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that one and its sequel. I think that one over exceeds the sequel a little bit. But yeah, we'll go with Jumanji for sure.
Yeah. Sounds good. JPO.
Jumanji's a lot of fun. Body swapping usually can result in a good time. Jack Black kind of steals the show as the MVP, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go Edge of 17. I think it's a great coming of age, great leading performance, and her kind of dual hand with Woody Harrelson is just it's fantastic. So I'm gonna go Edge of 17.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah. Edge of 17 is good, but I really love Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, so Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle gets my vote.
Yeah. And Austin.
Yeah, I can also recommend Edge of 17, but I've only seen it the one time, although I will say the main reason to watch it for me is the chemistry between Woody Harrelson and Haley Steinfeld. All their scenes are very, very good. But I've watched Jumanji a couple of times, and I was surprised at how much I dug it. It was one of my better surprises of that year, so I'll go Jumanji as well.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. Let me pull it out here. I got my Edge of 17 here. Let me read the back. Oh yeah, it did come out in 2016. That's right. Okay, sorry. I had to double check that. Well, I wasn't sure. So, but yeah, and I think that the Edge of 17 is great. Like for as much as I like Jumanji, like I think these are both really, really solid. But yeah. I'm just a big Haley Steinfeld fan, and I thought she did great in the coming of age movie here. And the first time that I saw it, funny enough, I was waiting at the DMV for some stuff, and I was able to watch the whole movie before they called my name up. So, so that kind of helped me pass the time. And yeah, for that, I'll vote for Edge of 17. So
4-2 for Jumanji, though.
Yeah.
Still hanging in there.
I really hope Edge of 17 was released on December 31st, 2016, because then it would have been released on the Edge of 17.
Yeah, right. the Edge, yeah. There you go. But we got an animated movie, Kubo and the Two Strings, going up against Lights Out, horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase.
Yeah, go first.
Chase said he got kicked out for a second. You might need to re-add him in.
Okay. He's not in the green room yet, so we can come back to him. So
I mean, Linda Cummings got kicked out, but
whenever he pops up, but
Yeah.
But JPO, we'll start with you.
I know Kubo's might be a favorite. It's one of my couple blind spots that I actually have. So I'm gonna go Lights Out. Is actually a surprise horror flick. Not great, but I thought it actually did its kind of gimmick pretty well. So I'm gonna go Lights Out.
Yeah, and we'll go back to Chase. You would have been first here, but we got
it's
Kubo
gone
and Two
again.
Strings versus
Psych.
Lights Out.
Psych.
Psych. I guess he left again. So
He's got connection
yeah.
issues.
Probably.
Malcolm?
Yeah, he's in a smaller town than I am. So
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lights Out, so I'm going to go Kubo.
yeah. Well, are you with us, Chase?
Sorry, yeah, it keeps kicking me out for some reason. I've gone in and out like 3 or 4 times.
Weird. Well, while you're here, what do you want to vote for between Kubo and the Two Strings and Lights Out?
I've actually not seen either one, so I guess it was a good one for me to be cutting out on. I'll go with Kubo, though.
Chase, we're doing
Really good.
movies from 2016 on this tournament, just FYI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just joining us, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, Lights Out for me. Yeah, I'll take that over a horror reanimated usually for me.
Yeah. I watched Kubo for the first time just a couple of days ago, well, like 2 days ago, and it's really, really good. I think I went in with way too high of expectations, like that. That's a mistake that I do sometimes because it didn't quite reach my sky high expectation, but it like almost did though. Like it's really good, but I love Lights Out. Like I think that it's great. Like it's a great one directed by David F. Sandberg, who went on to do Shazam, and I really like that too. So I'll go with Lights Out. Yeah. And Brian.
I'm gonna go Kubo on this one. I'm not a horror person. I quite enjoy Kubo a lot, so Kubo for me.
Yeah.
So this
What did you
one we have a tie, and it
Okay,
goes
we got a
to Brian.
Kubo.
For the first time.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Good one of the Two Strings. All right.
Lights
Sounds
Out.
good. Well,
Oh,
Mhm.
we got one kind of horror in Happy Death Day, which is kind of horror-ish.
Horror
so,
comedy, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of that side.
Nice.
So just a shorter bracket tonight.
Hell
so,
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
Let's
slide through
go.
it tonight.
I've slept 3 hours the last 2 days. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. We got the Jungle Book from Jon Favreau, but up against Fences with Denzel. So
All right, GPO.
yeah.
all right. Hey, here's my other blind spot, Fences. So gotta go Jungle Book, which I think might be the best Disney remake.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, a lot of
yeah.
There's an argument there for a battleground argument. Yeah, I think you can make that.
Well, no, I'm just saying off the top of my head, it's one that I actually pretty thoroughly enjoyed. I dig the look of it here and everything. I like everyone who they chose for it between the kid and the voices. So Jungle Book.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you think?
In my opinion, the best Disney live action remake is coming in 2015, and that's Cinderella. But as much as I do think Jungle Book is good, I'm going to go Fences. I think that's much better.
Yeah. And Austin.
Yeah. JPO, speaking of Battleground, I watched Fences for a Battleground question that we didn't get to because I knocked out Alan. So
Poor Alan.
Yeah. So
I was afraid of that.
We didn't get to it, but I watched it for that, so at least I filled in a little gap there. And it was really good. It's a good adaptation of the play, and all the performances are excellent. If you want to see Denzel as like a cranky old dad, it's a good movie to watch. That's kind of what he is, a cheapskate, cranky old dad. And yeah, I'll go back to it at some point. So I'll go Fences.
Yeah. So Fences is one of two blind spots that I have on this list, but yeah, I actually had a really fun time with the Jungle Book. I thought that it was great. I thought that they did all the CGI really, really well, and they had some great voices that really fit well. I thought Idris Elba was great as Shere Khan, Ben Kingsley as Bagheera, and then Christopher Walken as King Louis. I didn't even mind him singing like "I Want to Be Like You." Like I thought that was fun. And then Bill Murray as Baloo, I thought was pretty inspired casting. And then even Giancarlo Esposito, he played the Wolf Aquila. So yeah, like all around, like a really good voice cast. And yeah, I just haven't gotten to Fences yet. It's not one that's like just calling my name, but get to it eventually. So because I want to watch every Denzel movie at some point in my life. So yeah, but I'll vote for the Jungle Book. Brian?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jungle Book as well. It's my favorite live action remake, and I quite enjoy the casting, Bill Murray and Baloo. I even quite enjoy the quick glimpse of a cowbell when you see Christopher Walken as a Kiwi.
Yeah, for sure. And Chase, what do you think?
Yeah, Jungle Book definitely on this one. I think I much preferred this over the Lion King remake, and somehow that one made way more money. But
I know, it's weird.
But, I didn't realize how much Lion King it made until I saw until I saw like Avatar's numbers and like it just passed it recently. I was like, I had no idea Lion King was even up that high. But Jungle Book, I only saw it just one time in theaters, but it was a really good experience. Amazing technology, kind of revolutionize it the same way the first Avatar did with different stuff. But yeah, I'll go with Jungle Book.
Yeah, Jungle Book
for sure.
On. But Jon Favreau, because he made both movies, must have been like, you know what? I'll make more money if I make it more bland.
Yeah, right.
So, and it worked. It made like twice as much money. So
right.
All right.
Besides the Timon and Pumbaa casting in Lion King, I think the rest of the movie was not great.
Yeah. But we have Don't Breathe up against Don't Breathe.
Ooh,
And don't think twice. Don't breathe and don't think twice. So, and it'll be Malcolm first. So what are you gonna go for?
I said yesterday when that came up, I'm not a fan of Don't Breathe. I thought it was fine. I really love Don't Think Twice. It's like, as someone who really loves theatre and really likes the improv kind of scene, Don't Think Twice was a really good movie. And it's just one that I really enjoyed, and all that. So yeah, Don't Think Twice gets my vote here.
Yeah, Austin. What do you think?
I don't have to think twice because I don't know what Don't Think Twice is. So I'm gonna go with Don't Breathe because it's a really good horror movie. So Don't Breathe.
Yeah, and I actually lied. I have 3 blind spots. The other one is Don't Breathe. I have not seen Don't Breathe yet. But so that one's higher on my list to get to than Fences probably. But I watched Don't Think Twice today for the first time. You know what? It's pretty good. I had fun with it. The movie that's directed by Mike Birbiglia, just about improv comedy, an improv comedy troupe, and then they're all trying to get on a kind of fake Saturday Night Live called Weekend Live, which is kind of interesting. And it was funny because on our episode yesterday, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna have the Don Pardo doing It's Weekend Live, and sure enough, they have it in there, and they're doing that in there. So yeah, and I think that it's a fun little cast with besides Mike Birbiglia, you got Keegan-Michael Key, you got Jillian Jacobs in there, you got Kate Micucci, and then a little kind of almost cameo from Ben Stiller. I mean, he's in it for 5-10 minutes or something like that. But and I had a good time, and I just haven't seen Don't Breathe yet, so I'll go with Don't Think Twice. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't seen either, but based on the poster, I'm gonna go Don't Think Twice on this one.
Yeah. Chase, what do you think?
Well, right now I can't breathe, if you guys can tell from my voice, but I'll go with Don't Breathe on there. I like Austin. I've never even heard of Don't Think Twice. Was that even a theatrical movie, or was it just straight to streaming? Or
it was theatrical. I just think it was kind of more limited. I think.
It doesn't even the poster doesn't even look familiar at all. But I'll go with Don't Breathe on that one.
Yeah, Keegan-Michael Key, he's been popping up in everything. He's in every other movie,
as he should be.
Yeah, yeah, but JPO.
Oh man, I like both of these. Don't Breathe ended up being another good horror surprise. The sequel's weird because they take the villain from this one who is killing people and trying to force inseminate somebody as the hero in the second one.
Oh, interesting.
Because people just see.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't work, which is why that movie's terrible.
It's a weird semi-red colour. Yeah, for that sequel, I'm am I supposed to cheer this dude who is a horrible human being from the first one?
Yeah.
And the movie wants you to though. But the first one's good. Here's some great tensions, and I love Jane Levy. You know, it's the girl from the newer Evil Dead too. But yeah, I'm gonna go Don't Think Twice. You know, it's a little more closer to home for me as far as it's got a little bit of dramatic side to it too, about the pressures that it gets to people sometimes, and that strive to get to that next level. And a great ensemble cast here. You mentioned everyone, and also shout out to Chris Gethard, who's another stand-up comedian who's in this. And yeah, I dig both. I'm gonna go Don't Think Twice though.
Yeah. I believe we have a tie, right? Is that
Nope. We have Don't Think Twice, 4-2.
Woo!
what did Brian vote for? What did you vote for?
Don't Think Twice.
Yeah, so he voted for that, but then Malcolm, I thought, voted Don't Think Twice, right?
No,
I
he
also
hates Don't Breathe. He doesn't like Don't Breathe.
Yeah, exactly. He voted for Don't Think Twice. So it's Don't
That's what
Think Twice, right?
That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
That sounds a good roundabout argument.
There's way too many
Or
don'ts here,
never,
so
don't
I'm like,
think
I'm like,
twice.
Yeah, I said
don't
Don't Think Twice.
breathe, don't think
4-2.
twice, don't think at all. Yeah, like all that.
Who's on first? What's on
Yeah,
first?
right.
Don't think twice.
Okay.
Just put it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
You're
Just
thinking
do
more
it.
than once.
Yeah, but we have the accountant up against Moana.
I think Jordan needs some caffeine or something. Your brain is slacking tonight, brother. I love you, man, but man.
Well, like
I'm
still wondering. So, who else voted for I Don't Think Twice? It was me, Brian, Malcolm.
Why are we still on this?
everybody except for me and Chase.
Okay, so JPO did too. Okay, I just
We've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Who the fourth person was. Okay. Anyways, but the accountant versus Moana. And then who's up first now? Because now I'm all like,
me.
like mixed up. Yeah, Malcolm. Sorry, Austin. I meant to say Austin. That's what I meant to say.
I got it. That's why you have a co-host, Jordan. I got you. it's
all good.
It's all good.
Go, Billy.
I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah. Again, I'm not an animated guy. I'm an action guy. So this is pretty easy for the accountant. I like it a lot. And yeah, Moana's whatever. It's fine. I mean, I know people dig it, but whatever. It's not my bag. So the accountant.
Yeah. So I watched The Accountant for the first time a couple of days ago, and it was really good. The thing for me is that like Ben Affleck's performance was outstanding. He was really, really good. And the rest of it, the movie was just kind of. I mean, John Bernthal was actually solid too, but I mean, like it wasn't something that just like blew me away. But I did really like it. But Moana did blow me away. Like I love that movie, and I love the music. I love just the story, like all that stuff. So I'll vote Moana. So Brian.
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough for me. I love both of these films, but I'm gonna go Moana. It's like my top 10 favorite Disney films. Love the music. Even the directors of it even did like previous Disney films, like did film the Renaissance that came back for this film. So Moana for me.
Yeah. Chase, what do you think?
I'm on about the same page as Austin on this one, with not really being big into animated stuff, but I really enjoyed The Accountant. I saw it just a couple of years ago, so I saw it a little late, but yeah, kind of had a little bit of the John Wick vibe to it, but I really enjoyed The Accountant for sure.
Yeah, for sure. JPO.
This is tough for me. Anyone that knows me, you're asking me to vote between my children, The Rock and Ben Affleck. So
Yeah.
no matter what, I'm gonna feel hurt this round. Again, it just depends on what you're looking for. The Accountant, I think, is kind of underrated. There's still talks of maybe a sequel. There has been for a long time. But Morano's great too. Great too. So just by an edge, I think the one I would go back to, that I think is slightly better in its vein, is actually Moana.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I like The Accountant. It's a lot of fun, but I've also got to go Moana on this. I think Moana's a great Disney animated movie. So yeah.
Yeah. So Moana. All right. Then we have The Legend of Tarzan that made it through. Bad Mom.
Pass.
Pass.
It might be our only kind of like.
Are you saying pass
mediocre
because Tarzan, or just
matchup.
pass as a whole?
Pass as a
Yeah.
whole. Pass as a whole. Pass this whole fight.
Well, you think about which one you dislike more, because I'm first. So, And I never saw Tarzan, so I even lied again. 4 movies I haven't seen. So
Stop
yeah.
lying, dude.
It's
Why
gonna
you
be a
lying
fifth.
so much?
Stop
What the
making
hell?
Yeah.
claims.
Yeah, right.
Why,
So
why the fuck you lying?
Yeah.
Why you always
But-
lying?
Yeah.
Oh
Jordy,
my
sell
God.
all lies.
I lie, but I'm not trying. Yeah.
Lying.
But
And we're demonetized.
yeah. But Tarzan looked kind of like mediocre. It didn't look like great or terrible. It just kind of looked like man. But Bad Moms, I had a lot of fun with. I'm not going to say that it's the greatest movie or anything, but I really like Mila Akunis in it, and also Catherine Hahn. I thought that she was pretty funny also, and I had a fun time with it. And even Christina Applegate, it's like the like crazy PTO mom that's like over the top, almost like if you could say of the villain or like the like an antagonist kind of character. So I'll go with Bad Moms. Brian?
Haven't seen Tarzan, so Bad Moms.
Yeah. And Chase?
Haven't seen either one, but I'll go with the majority so far with Bad Moms.
Yeah. Sounds good. JPO?
I don't think we've had worse rounds on this show here.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hate Tarzan.
Go watch last night. There were some
Yeah, right.
really bad rounds. Oh my God! Just JPO, you can just skip to when we cut to the right side of the bracket, and like every
Yeah.
other
What's
match
the right
was like an eye roller, just like
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, the whole right
yeah,
side, yeah.
yeah. Go
It
watch
was all
that.
random. Yeah.
No, it's the beauty and the chaos of the randomizer.
Yep.
Yeah, like I don't know. The Tarzan, I maybe because I went in with very low expectations because I feel like a lot of people were very down on it. I was like, it has its moments. Bad Moms, I'm definitely gonna give my vote to Bad Moms. So that's actually one that I think if I was Ebert and Roper, I'd give it a small thumbs up to and say, yeah, it has enough laughs where I actually do kind of recommend it to a degree. So Bad Moms.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've seen Tarzan. If I have, I don't remember it at all anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Jeremy Lubbock, baby.
But I do really like Bad Mums. So yeah.
Yeah. And Austin, which one do you hate less?
I'll do the one that I'll vote for the one that doesn't annoy me as much. Movies like Bad Moms and Girls Trip and like whatever that other Scarlett Johansson one was, like all those was just
Why do you hate women?
They just
Yeah, you
annoy,
don't like
those
female-led
movies annoy
comedies?
me. They just annoy me. No, I don't. They fucking annoy me. I don't give a shit. Those movies annoy me. Yeah, they annoy me. I don't want to see a bunch of dumb 40-year-old moms drinking and shit. Like, yeah, so Tarzan.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it'll be Bad Mom, so moving on. So, but up next we have the Magnificent Seven up against Star Wars Rogue One. All right. So it'll be Brian first. So, what are you gonna go?
I'm not the biggest fan of Rogue One, but I love Magnificent Seven more. It's a good remake. Good remake, so Magnificent Seven.
Yeah. Chase, what do you think?
By far the best standalone Star Wars movie that they've done is Rogue One. So I'll go with that for sure. I really that one's really good. I think I like it the more times I go back and watch it. But yeah, definitely go with Rogue One.
Yeah. Sounds good. JPO?
I agree with a lot of what both the past two people said. I like Magnificent Seven. I think it's a worthy enough, kind of remake. But I think Rogue One kind of is the best maybe standalone that kind of stands on its own. So I'm gonna go Rogue One.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you think?
I like Rogue One. As far as I know, I haven't seen Magnificent Seven, but once again, it's been a while. If I've seen it, it's been a while. If I haven't, then I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna go Rogue One.
Yeah. Austin?
Why couldn't Magnificent Seven go up against Tarzan?
Yeah.
or Nerve?
Just the randomizer.
Because it's a way better than some of the movies that made it on here, but it's unfortunate. But yeah, I'll go Rogue One. It's good.
Yeah. I think that like Rogue One, like I've tried to do a definitive ranking of all the Star Wars movies, and a few of them kind of flip flop. Like it's probably like either my second or my third favorite Star Wars movie that's been made. Period. Like I think that's great, and I always like to bring attention to the fact that the score wasn't done by John Williams, it's Michael Giacchino. But if you go on your Spotify, your Apple Music, they have an extended a soundtrack on there, and there's some really good stuff on there. That like some tracks that don't even appear in the movie, and some of them almost nearly make me cry. They're like that good. So yeah, it's really good stuff. But I gotta go with Rogue One here. Magnificent Seven is great. I would like to see it go a little further, but it's gonna be Rogue One.
Yeah.
So Rogue One. Moving on. We have London Has Fallen up against Swiss Army Man. Okay. So Chase, you'll be first this time.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. I really like Swiss Army Man. Actually, that's one of my like. Anytime I talk to other people about it, they've never even heard of this movie, and I have to show them the trailer just because of how ridiculous it is. But
yeah,
it was just one of the most unique movies I think I've ever seen. London Has Fallen was a fine sequel, but yeah, as far as originality, I've just got to go with Swiss Army Man for sure, and the comedy value to it.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, for sure. JPO.
I'm sure London Has Fallen and Plane would be a great double feature, but hell yeah, the Swiss Army Man. I mean, is it the first time those two were together that just did Everything Everywhere? So like you can kind of see like some early like wacky elements in this that kind of and as well as some really human elements in this as well, despite the fact that there's a farting corpse in this, but it somehow sounds ludicrous on paper and it works supremely well. I really dug it, Swiss Army Man.
Yeah. Malcolm?
Yeah, I mean, I do like the Has Fallen movies, and I do quite like Swiss Army Man too. Just because I want to see Chris's reaction if we manage to get Swiss Army Man to 2015. Because I know he doesn't like it, I'm going to go Swiss Army Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he hates that movie. So, but Austin.
So yeah, Swiss Army Man's fun and original, but I really like the Has Fallen series. I would argue it's the best. It's the best Die Hard series of the 2010s. Like I think those movies are a lot of fun. I love Olympus Has Fallen, but I actually think London Has Fallen is a good follow up. I mean, it's solid. So I mean, I'm an action guy. It was better than Plane. So yeah, I'll vote for London Has Fallen.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of the Has Fallen series. I think that they're fine. I don't think that they're bad, but I think they're like a perfectly okay movie, like a 5 out of 10 for me. So they're just fine. But yeah, Swiss Army Man is great. I think Daniel Radcliffe is making some really unique choices. I'm excited to see him in the TV series that he's going to be doing. Miracle Workers. I can think of it for a second, but yeah. For this next season, he's going to be playing like a Mad Max Fury Road and like a post-apocalyptic world alongside Steve Buscemi and crew, and it looks pretty great. And also the directors from Swiss Army Man, yeah, like it's fun seeing Everything Everywhere All at Once get some awards at the Golden Globes last night. I thought Kiwi Kwan and Michelle Yeoh had the two best speeches of the night, both, especially Michelle Kwan when they tried to play her off. He's like, shut up, I can beat you.
Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Kwan.
Oh, sorry, Michelle Yeoh. Sorry, Kwan is a figure skater. Yeah, Yeoh. But yeah. So I'll vote for Swiss Army Man. Yeah. But Brian,
I'll go Swiss Army Man this one. I haven't seen London Has Fallen, so Swiss Army Man have my vote.
Yeah, sounds good. So Swiss Army Man. Moving on. All right. I'm next got Deadpool going up against Jackie, which I mean, I'm most tempted to just put through Deadpool, but we can talk about it if we want.
I would go Deadpool. Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, but JPO.
Yeah, as you said, let's go Deadpool.
Yeah,
I never saw Jackie. I'm sure it's good. It just wasn't really up my alley, and I do really love Deadpool.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Deadpool. I just like Jackie a little bit more. So Jackie.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's someone that really likes it. Austin.
Deadpool, sure.
Yeah, like Deadpool, pretty easy. But we'll say that the trailers for Jackie actually look pretty good. Like I think she really nails the performance there. So yeah, but I'll vote for Deadpool. Brian.
Deadpool.
Yeah, and Chase.
Speed round, Deadpool.
Yeah, yep, speed around. Deadpool. Then we have the Black Coat's Daughter, which I'd never heard of until we started
Never heard
doing
of
this
it.
year, but it made it this far. But it's the Nice Guys. We could have another speed round and just put in Nice Guys if you want.
I've never heard
Anyone
of
in-
that.
Anyone
I've never
object
heard
to
of
that? Just like throwing
I
the
haven't
Nice
seen
Guys
Black
over.
Coat's Daughter.
Yeah, yeah, like
Listen, Jordan, we all know you're good at Photoshop and you just made up that movie, so let's put Nice Guys to
Yeah,
that.
That's
yeah,
not a
right.
real movie. That's not a real
Yeah,
movie.
well, it's an Emma Roberts movie, I guess so.
You,
We could have
you
seen a
should
couple
do
of
that one
nerves.
time and see if anyone calls you on it.
Yeah, right. Just like make up one, yeah. Like,
Revenge
like-
Road was a really good Pacino movie.
Isn't that like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
that was like when Christian Harloff on
Yes.
Movie Fights made up like Night
Nightfalls.
Falls or something, and he said it was
yeah.
Al Pacino, Robert, De- and he had everybody convinced for like 2 minutes, and he was like, "Nah, I made that up." That's
Still made it up, yeah.
Like,
Well,
Yeah,
Have
no,
you been
it was
around
one
at
of
all?
those cases that I wish Wolfman was on either last night or the other night. He could have explained what Black Coat's Daughter actually was. Like, that was one he kind of suggested.
yeah,
for
right.
on.
he could have explained what it was, and then
Yeah.
we'd still vote for the other movie. Excellent.
yeah, right.
So these are the films
Well-
we got to 2015, right? Or next round.
The next
Yeah.
the winners of this one will
Advance.
advance to
Okay.
the other thing and the poll. Yeah, the other.
Okay,
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, the ladder
Yeah,
series.
so-
or whatever. Yeah.
But we have Happy Death Day up against Wind River to start this round. So,
Mhm.
and who's up first?
Malcolm.
Okay, what do you think?
Justice for Eddie the Eagle. Happy Death Day.
yeah. Austin?
Wind River, easy.
Well, yeah, this one's actually tough for me. Like, I just love Happy Death Day. That one definitely made my top 128. Wind River was like right on the edge, so I have it ranked a little higher. So I think I like it just slightly more. So I'll go with Happy Death Day. Brian?
The Hawkeye Scarlet Witch movie, Wind River.
Yeah, sure.
Vote for Hawkeye. He needs the love. He's in the hospital, people. How dare you?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's in the hospital.
He
yeah.
could be watching this. He's got a lot of time.
I know.
Yeah. What's up,
You
Jeremy
guys,
Renner?
are, you guys are disrespecting
we know you're
me
watching.
by voting
Yeah.
for the baby.
Yeah. But Chase?
Baby.
Well, I still haven't seen Happy Death Day in the last hour, so I'll go with Wind River.
yeah. Well, you could have watched maybe half of it.
That's
in that
true,
amount of
yeah.
time.
I think it's only like a 90-minute one.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure there's a kill count with Dream's Agent. You can watch that in 20 minutes.
Mhm.
Jeremy, I love you. Hope you feel better. Now close your ears. Happy Death Day.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it's a tie, and it goes to Chase.
all right.
Wind River it is then.
Hey, see,
Wind-
we did something nice for
Wind
Jeremy
River.
Renner, despite all you heathens on the panel. What's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Jeremy,
But
I
the
love
haters-
you. I voted for your movie that should get more love.
Yeah.
Wind River continues on.
Yep. It continues on from, and Wind River's a previous year, right? I'm just like make sure.
Yeah, 2017.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to be sure about it. We have Hell or High Water versus Molly's Game,
All right.
and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, this is tough. But in this case, they're both about on the same level. So for this one, I'll go with the 2016 movie, and I'll go with Hell or High Water because it deserves to move on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that they're both like almost on the same level. I would probably personally rank Molly's Game slightly higher. That movie just like really blew me away. Like, I had a lot of fun with it, so I'll vote Molly's Game. Brian?
Just to see the battle to your wrestlers, Hell or High Water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Chase? What do you think?
Those are two I hadn't seen, but I think Hell or High Water was more of, I mean, that's the one that's been in my list for a long time, so I want to see that one more.
Yeah.
Sounds good. JPO?
Yeah, it's tremendous round here, but I'd say Hell or High Water.
Yeah. And Malcolm?
I love how you're all like, let's be nice to Jimmy Renner when it comes to Wind River, but when it comes to a rival, you go to just vote him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
justice for Jeremy Renner and a rival.
Funny how I
Hell,
never said Jeremy Renner was bad in Arrival. Never said that.
Yeah.
Just hate
Well,
your movie.
Never said that.
Doesn't hate you, just hate your movie.
Hell or High Water.
Never
No.
said that.
So, Yeah, we'll get some
I'll
some
put words
love
in my
for.
mouth.
Also,
Yeah.
I think we finally get that Taylor Sheridan match Wolf and Wanted in part 1.
Oh yeah, right. Well, we'll have some love for Ben Foster, like, because he deserved more than he got for Hell in High Water. So yeah. We got Train to Busan up against the Founder.
Ooh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me first. Man, it's like I really want to vote for the Founder because I think that it's a really good movie, but it's like the whole entire way, even in last night's tournament, like just going up against other movies I wanted to vote for slightly more. But I do really like the Founder. Train to Busan just like just blew me out of the water. Like it was just like, so good and very emotional. It might be one of the only zombie movies to make you cry. So I got to go with Train to Busan. Brian?
I'll go with the Founder on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Chase?
Founder for me.
Yeah. JPO?
Train to Busan.
Yeah, we're bussing. Come on, let's go. Malcolm?
I mean, I still haven't seen Train to Busan in the past hour. I'm going to go the Founder.
Oh,
Mm.
Austin? Is it gonna be?
Oh, the power's in my hands on this one.
Yep, it is.
You know what? Founder doesn't get enough love. I'll go the Founder.
Yeah. So
You know what?
maybe I can vote for it next round.
Why not? Because it just that movie does not get enough love ever. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. So, all right. We have Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle versus Kubo and the Two Streams. All right, and it'll be Brian first. So,
Kubo.
yeah, Kubo. Chase.
Go with my profile pick I've got there, Jumanji.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you changed it.
I did,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a promotional hat that I got when it came out. It was a little safari hat type thing. It was pretty cool.
Have
Oh,
you
nice. That's
looked on
cool.
eBay? Is it worth it?
Yeah. I wonder. But JPO.
I mean, yeah, Jumanji.
Yeah. I've got a little promo hat for the first Black Panther movie when it came out that I got. I was working at an AMC for a short little while, and I got it there. So I wonder if that's worth anything.
Yeah, they have a lot of their own exclusive stuff that they do.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, Malcolm.
Jumanji.
Yeah, Austin.
And I'll also go Jumanji.
And I think I will also go with Jumanji. So
All right,
Be-
Jumanji hangs on
Jumanji.
again, just like
Yeah,
Wonder.
hang
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so that's that side, and over here, I'm getting a pop up. Well, not a pop up, but people messaging me like blocks half my screen for some reason. But we got the Jungle Book up against Don't Think Twice. So yeah, and
Chase.
it's Chase.
Only have to think once, so we'll go with Jungle Book.
Yeah. JPO.
Live from New York, it's the Jungle Book.
Yeah, right. It's not Weekend Live. Malcolm.
Don't think twice.
Yeah. Austin.
Jungle Book.
Yeah, I'm also only going to think about one thing, and it's the Jungle Book. So, Brian.
Shere Khan will destroy the FDR group, the Jungle Book.
Yeah. All right. The Jungle Book moves on.
Now I got visions
All
of
right.
that tiger mauling Kate Makuchi.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
What'd she ever do, man?
Yeah. We got Moana versus Bad Moms. All right. So it'll be a JPO first.
You're welcome, Bad Moms, for making it this far, Moana.
Yeah. Malcolm.
I mean, I was about to say we could probably just put Moana through Moana.
Yeah. We probably could, but
Yeah, because
we'll make it quick, Austin.
The Accountant.
Nope.
I agree.
All right, I guess
Yeah.
Moana.
Well, we'll see how far Moana goes to the next round. So, yeah, Moana. Brian?
for the Disney matchup, Moana.
Yeah. And Chase?
And Moana.
Yeah. Moana. All right. We got Bad Moms versus Rogue
wait,
One.
Nope.
Oh wait,
we
no,
have Rogue
sorry.
One.
Rogue
No.
One versus Swiss Army Man.
What?
Sorry.
Man.
Bad Moms is gone. See you later. Rogue One versus Swiss Army
Yeah.
Man. And it'll be Malcolm, right?
Mm.
Okay.
You know what? There's going to be more Star Wars to come, so Swiss Army Man.
Yeah. Austin.
And your point is Rogue One.
Yeah. And Rogue One is better than nearly a lot of most of the Star Wars to come. So I'll vote for Rogue One.
They might only get worse. So
Yeah, true. Yep. Brian.
Yep. I watched the Star Wars first week go against Rogue One, so Star Wars.
Yeah. Chase.
I think this is probably the hardest one for me so far, but I'm a big Star Wars guy, so I got to go with Rogue One.
Yeah. And JPO.
Star Wars ain't got no foreign corpses. Swiss Army Man.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be
Well,
Rogue One.
yeah, it'll be Rogue One. Not a clean sweep, but got a lot of votes.
We tried.
Easy one.
Deadpool
We tried.
against the
Malcolm.
nice guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's just kind of tough. Yeah. Austin.
Me. I'm gonna go with the nice guys.
Man, like, I really love the nice guys. Like, I don't really understand how that movie bombed at the box office, but it did somehow.
It didn't really like bomb. It just didn't like light up the box office.
Yeah,
like, it was just
right.
like kind of like it did okay. But it's one of those movies that kind of like an old school movie, like picked up more steam once it went to like DVD and streaming and stuff like that, you know? So found an audience.
Yeah, because I wouldn't mind seeing like something else from this world, like just see them team up for a
They
sequel.
talked
or, like,
about it, but yeah,
like
they
a
don't
TV
know if it'll
show.
be profitable enough. Yeah.
Yeah. But even so, like even in saying that, I'm like I gotta go with Deadpool. He's like I mean, I grew up with Spider-Man and X-Men, but the third one was a Deadpool for me. I'm a huge fan of Deadpool comics, as they got all the good humor. So Deadpool. But Brian,
Deadpool.
yeah, Chase.
I like both of these, but I got to give the advantage to Deadpool.
Yeah. I still remember we worked at the theater, and I encouraged you to get the little Deadpool thing where you could sit on his lap and take pictures like Santa.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
the best standee we've ever gotten. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. But JPO.
I'm gonna use my whole 10.
Okay, 10, 9,
Yeah.
8, 7.
Can you get a repeat extension?
10.
Oh, it worked. I didn't know that was gonna
yeah.
work. I'll go Deadpool. They're both great though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Deadpool.
Malcolm.
Right? Oh,
I'm going to go nice guys. Because
oh
of
well
that.
then
It was
Is that a tie then?
No, it's Deadpool.
okay. Nice. Deadpool it is, even though you weren't nice guys.
No.
And yeah, that's the end of that round. So we're moving pretty quick through this thing. So nice.
Got our 8 that move on. So our 8 that move on to the 2015 series will be holdovers of Wind River and Jumanji. And then we will have fresh movies of Hell or High Water, The Founder, Jungle Book, Moana, Rogue One, and Deadpool.
Yeah, nice.
So there you go. So 2 that hang on and 6 new ones. There you go.
Yeah. Well, we got the
This
is
is a
this
good round.
The Taylor Sheridan round.
Yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
Yep. So-
The 2 neo-westerns, yeah. So, but
Yeah.
Jordan's up first. So give me a minute to think about it.
Oh man, I'm up first. Ugh, man, this one's tough, but for whatever reason, like Wind River just hit me like hard. Like it's one of those movies. I mentioned this before that I have to watch a lot of these movies while I'm doing other stuff, while I'm prepping for shows or like during work. I am able to put stuff on in the background and stuff, and I had Wind River on, and like when that movie, like about 10 minutes in, I just stopped everything that I was doing. And I was locked into that movie, and it just really hit me. So I'll go with Wind River. So Brian,
Tough match. I'll go with Hell or High Water on this one.
yeah, Chase,
Wind River on this one.
yeah, JPO.
Great round. This is a great double feature. But I'm gonna go with the one that I did. I think I was that much more invested in the characters. Hell or High Water.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Just like the wind, I have to leave, but
Okay.
Wind River.
Sure. Yeah. We can see which one wins here. Just real quick, Austin.
Ben Foster was robbed. Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
So with that, we have a tie, and it goes to JPO.
Ooh, wonderful. I'm happy to say Hell or High Water.
Oh,
And I agree about Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Bridges is
Yeah.
good, but goddamn it, is Ben
Yeah,
Foster.
he should have been nominated instead of Bridges. I'm sorry.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, Malcolm has to leave. Do you have anything you want to plug real quick before you go?
You can find me on Tape Free Productions, where I host Rankum. Which is usually every Sunday, but it's going to be on Saturday this week. We're talking about top 12 movies done by Blumhouse.
Ooh, who's on that episode?
You are.
Woo!
We've got Wolfman, Page, and Chad here as well.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You can also see me popping up around other places all over all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Malcolm.
All
See
right.
you. Yeah.
All
Which I've been
right.
talking to Paige about coming back on here. I just haven't really locked it down yet, but so hopefully soon. But
All right.
so
So
yeah,
High Water moved on, and we'll scoot down to the founder.
Yeah. Founder versus
Here's
Jumanji.
All right. Brian.
Right.
I'll go Jumanji on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase.
I'm gonna have to go with Founder. I like both, but yeah, Founder was just, we keep bringing it up. It was really underrated for that year, so we'll go with Founder. Give it some love.
Yeah. JPO.
Me unmute.
Yeah.
Ooh, good one here. If you spell what Jumanji's cooking.
Yeah. Austin.
Let's go with the founder.
Yeah, and I can actually vote for the founder this time because I do like it slightly over Jumanji. So
Cool.
the founder.
Founder. All right. Nice.
So be the founder. Yeah. All right. So
the final four. And we'll go
yeah,
there.
this one's in the final four. We got the Jungle Book hanging on against Moana. So a couple Disney.
Disney versus Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
Live action.
Chase.
Chase. Yeah.
Jungle Book, just because it's much more revolutionary than Moana was. I think Moana was more of the same kind of stuff Disney's been doing, but yeah, we'll go with Jungle Book.
Well, now having young kids, Chase, did you have to play Moana over and over in your house at some point?
I think they've only watched it once because they weren't alive when it first came out. They're a little young for that one, so
okay.
But yeah, I think she's only watched it once. Never got really into it.
That's good. Yeah, but JPO.
Yeah, I gotta go Jungle Book.
Yeah. Austin.
Jungle Book.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna go with the Jungle Book.
All right.
So it'll be the Jungle Book.
Brian needs to vote.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I will go Jungle
sorry.
Book. I will
You
go
would've got
Jungle Book
Jungle
as
Book.
well. It's higher my
Okay.
ranking for 2016.
Yeah. Sounds good. We got Star Wars Rogue One up against Deadpool.
Okay. JPO.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Let's go with that final Darth Vader scene. Rogue One.
Yeah, and like this one's tough. Like this might be one of the toughest matches for me. I have a lot of love for both because like Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Like he just is like a living Deadpool. But still like Rogue One was just so good. I think I got to go with Rogue One. So Brian.
Deadpool. That's
Yeah.
a great opening credit sequence.
Yeah.
Chase.
And Chase. Yeah.
These are probably the two best experiences I had in theater that year, but I'll go with Rogue One.
Yeah.
Close, but Rogue One.
Yeah. Rogue One edges it out. All right. And
All right.
that's it. We got our final four here. So
All right. Let's see what's going to face off. We got Hell or High Water and the Founder. That's a tough match.
yeah. Ooh, man. All right, and who's
Yeah, I gotta go first. Can you come back to me?
No,
10,
sorry.
9,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Extension.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
No, second extension. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Damn. Just because I am a Western guy, so I'll go hell or high water. But I won't mind if the founder goes through. I'll support it.
Yeah. Well, actually, really, I like the founder and Hell or High Water is good. It just for some reason didn't just like blow me away the way that it did some people, but it's really great. It's still like
You
like
said
a
away
7.5,
way too far after blow.
8 out of 10. Yeah, but yeah, I think I got to go with the founder.
Brian.
Brian.
I'll go with Hell or High Water. I don't think that's what tournament yet, so Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
Chase.
Well, Hell or High Water is the only one of these Final Four I haven't seen, so I'm going to go with the founder. Maybe I like that one better, but I really did like the founder, so we'll stick with that.
Down to JPO.
Yeah.
Make the decision.
I'm fine with that. I gotta go Hell or High Water.
All right.
All right.
High water. All right.
Hell or High Water. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got the Jungle Book versus Star Wars Rogue One, and it's me first. Well, this one's a little easier for me. I think I like Rogue One way better than Jungle Book, but Jungle Book is probably the best Disney live action movie. But I'm not a big fan of those. Like I kind of wish that they would just stop doing those because they just don't appeal that much to me. So, so I'll go with Rogue One. Brian.
Jungle Book.
Yeah. Chase.
Rogue One.
Yeah. JPO?
I'll show some love to Jungle Book. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. And Austin?
It ain't Star Wars. Rogue One.
Yeah. Rogue One. All right. All right. Well, we're done to our champion.
Rogue One. There you go.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Starts with Brian back down at the bottom.
Judge for Ben Foster, Hell or High Water.
Yeah. Chase?
Sticking with Rogue One.
Yeah. JPO.
Well, because of Brian, I'll have to quote Robin Williams. Son of a bitch stole my line. Hell or High Water.
Yeah. Well, Austin?
We all both stole my line because I'll say Hell or High Water.
And I would have gone with Rogue One.
But Hell or High Water is going to take the tournament. Finally.
Hell or High Water. Yeah.
All right.
I guess I really got to
Right.
watch it now.
I feel like it's
Legit.
actually. I think JP. I think it came. I think it's been in a final before, but yeah, it's never actually won. I think it came down.
Okay.
I think in our I want to say in our Oscar tournament when we were doing all those Best Picture winners.
I know it's done good on here. Yeah.
It went up against 3 billboards in the finals. The 3 billboards
shoot.
had like a 3-2 win. Like it was very close as well. So it's been near, but now it's finally won. So there you go. Yeah.
I know you need
What's-
to for the
Well, Jordan, I will say Rogue One will have another chance very, very soon if you catch my drift.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a week or two. So
Yeah.
it will have another opportunity
Well-
very, very soon.
Well, we're doing our tournament fight for movies set completely off of Earth, so it's going to be the closest way that we could get a Star Trek versus Star Wars kind of tournament of sorts, with a few other movies thrown in there, you know.
So yeah, Rogue One will definitely be in there, and it'll have another chance to maybe win the whole thing again. So we'll see.
Yeah, but
yeah.
funny enough, based on the matchup, like I don't think I really voted much for Hell or High Water the whole time because I just liked whatever it was matched up against. But I'm not mad that it won because it's still great. So yeah, so yeah, that'll do it for us tonight. So
Nice.
yeah, that was a fun time. So just a quick breezy one, you know. We're even into the hour and a half mark, so which is rare.
I made it
for
a
us.
full show this time.
Yeah, right. You made a full show. Nice.
I've never done a full one.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and Brian didn't have to bail either, so there you go.
Well, Chase and Brian, we'll just have you back for all these championship episodes. They're short.
I thought you said it for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short and sweet 32s. Yeah.
32.
3 hours is a little long when I got toddlers in the background. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but
Well, we actually have another 32 coming up sooner than you think next week as well. So yeah.
I'm on the episode.
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Richie's 128 championship that's coming up. So yeah,
We'll
but
have 32. Yeah.
yeah, but we're going we'll do some quick plugs, and that'll do it. So we'll start with Brian. Where can we find you?
Yeah, I do trivia most of the spaces. I compete JPO's league, being Richie, where I compete against him in those matches. Sometimes I'm here. I think I'm on Richie's championship episode next week, Friday. I appear on Rankum sometimes. I was on this past Sunday with Jordan. Longest episode for the top 12.
Yeah.
Longest
That was a
ranking
long
episode of all time. Oh yeah.
And that's
We
pretty
don't
much
people
it.
that like to talk.
I'm not sure when I'm competing again, but I compete in Fly Cow Moon English Disney League.
Nice. Yeah, sounds good. Then and we'll have you back for some of those animated tier rankers, Brian. Yeah, but yeah, and Chase, where can we find you?
Wherever you want, I guess. But I don't really do anything else besides this, so I don't really do any other video.
You better find him finally watching Hell or High Water and get it.
Yeah, right. You'll find me putting it to the number one on my Netflix queue. We'll watch it. But yeah, I don't really have anything to plug, I guess, this time.
Nice. You can find him over at the Magic Valley Cinemas.
That's right. Yeah.
In Twin Falls, Idaho. So
I'll be hiding in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's always back there. But yeah, and JPO, where can we find you?
It's popping up on here from time to time. I was enjoying my time here on this channel. Over at the Pierce Co, like Pierce here, the Pierce Co, doing some movie trivia over there. We're about to start the 2023 singles tournament, featuring pretty much everybody in this picture you see right now. So we'll see how the brackets fold. Maybe I'll mess with the brackets and make Jordan fight Pez round one. I don't know. We'll see. have Brian fight Richie in their ultimate feud. But yeah, so you'll see a lot of familiar faces over there, as well as we do countdowns, top 10s. We do a lot of 2022 top 10s. I think the next one is Richie actually doing the worst movies we thought of 2022.
Nice.
Pierce Wrestling, we do some wrestling trivia over there. Also might start that tournament sometime soon too. Hey, tournaments. So thank you.
Yeah,
tournaments are great. Tournaments are great.
Yeah, well,
we're a tournament kind of group, evidently.
Yeah.
Somebody should just do a tournament of like 4 people.
Yeah, right.
Really short.
Like a 3-match
easy one.
And also, in real life, Real Pro, we just had to vacate our coastal title. We're gonna do a tournament in Florida to crown a new champion over there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. Well, Austin, where can we find you?
So yeah, I co-host on here all the time, obviously. But in the immediate future, tomorrow night on Wolfman's channel, Mega Movies with a Z at the end, we finally scheduled, and we'll be doing our kind of 2022 horror wrap-up show. So we'll be kind of talking, everything horror movies of 2022, and it was a good year for horror. So there'll be a lot of positive vibes on there. A few ones we weren't as into, but for the most part, it was a very, very good year for horror. So we'll be praising a lot of the movies that came out. Just not necessarily doing a ranking, just like each of us will just be bringing up, the different horror movies we enjoyed or saw or what have you. So it should be a fun hangout, fun live stream. Check that out.
Yeah, that sounds good. I look forward to that. So yeah, because I'll be working late tomorrow, so it might be something
to listen.
To tune in during my work shift. So yeah, that always helps make it fly by a little faster. So and you can find all things for the Movie Hero Network on the social medias on Twitter and Instagram at Movie Hero 2121. You can find me even more so on my personal Instagram. I post actually a little more is Jordan83616, and then we will have a poll for the Elite 8 probably out tomorrow sometime though. That will be the Elite 8 from 2016. So that'll be over in the Schmodown Friends and Family group on Facebook. So just watch for that to pop up soon. And also,
are they going to rename that group now, or is it going to stay the same?
Yeah. Well, for now, we're just going to keep it the same, like a legacy group.
Yeah.
But we may end up at some point changing it, but we want to kind of just keep the community alive, So yeah, it's kind of just fun to have some of the alumni and stuff in there. So
and we do a lot of fan trivia over there, so it's like all kind of in the spirit of that, and everybody kind of has still post their shows over there. And some of us still have Schmodown guests. We still refer to them as Schmodown guests, even though it's it's not a thing anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
but you know, it's yeah. I mean, it was a big part of a lot of people on here's community, and you know, we still dig it. So, and they're still re-uploading all those old episodes right now in order.
They're season 4, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, and in a minute I'll talk about it. We have a couple of Schmodown alumni coming on this Sunday, but first, just real quick, I wanted to plug the Patreon because we've been doing some stuff over there. So if you go to patreon.com/movie hero, you can find all kinds of unique content. We did our top 12 of 2022 that you can find over there. You got to be a member of the Patreon to see it, and then we are doing some giveaways over there, giving away some movie posters. We're gonna have some more exclusive content coming up soon, so just watch that. We'll probably be making some announcements soon because we got a couple of things in the works. But also I'm going to be doing some trivia over there. I'm roughly about 2.5 weeks out or so, but it's going to be because you don't get as many copyright claims over there. I'm going to be doing trivia that will involve movie clips and clips from movie scores and soundtracks over there. So. And anyone's eligible to play. You just have to be a member of the Patreon to watch it. But anybody can play. So yeah. So that's coming up. And then I am gonna try to put out a Snack Hero and another gaming stream within the next 2 days. I'll be doing one Thursday, one Friday. I just haven't nailed it down, which is gonna be which. So just watch on the social medias for that coming out. And then just a little preview of what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier rankers. So this Sunday we're starting our animation series. We're going to go decade by decade, and we're going to break down all the years for animation. So we're actually going to have Rachel Silvestrini and Ace Cabrera from the Schmodown, along with a few other guests, maybe some first time guests actually. And then let's see, we also have we're going to be doing our best movies of 2022 next Tuesday. We're going to be finally getting to it as an actual tournament. We've already broken down our top 12, but we're going to get to it as an overall tournament so we can talk about even some more. We'll have 64 movies on there to talk about. And then we get into Richie's Championship, so that'll be a week from Friday. And then we have movies set completely off of Earth, so they're going to be a sci-fi tournament, which I just finalized the list for that, so that's all ready to go. Then we have best Brad Pitt versus Leo DiCaprio movies for a tournament fight,
which I just finalized the list and bracket for that, so that one's ready to go.
Nice. Nice. And then also we'll be doing Steven Shepard's top 128. We'll be starting that with part 1 coming up on the last day of the month on January 31st. Then we'll be doing our Family Feud matchup. That'll be Martin Sheen versus Charlie Sheen versus Emilio Estevez in a 3-way battle, which we were trying to find after the show yesterday if they ever all appeared in a movie together. I don't think all 3 of them have, but there's been some
Charlie Sheen wasn't
duo
outside
ones.
of that thing.
No, there's a whole bunch where 2 out of the 3 in combinations like show up with each other, but we can't find one where all 3 of them because we were looking for like a flip we could play. But there's a bunch of movies where it's like the combination of 2 of them and then but not all 3 of them. It's very strange.
Yeah. But then we'll have our best of 2015 series coming up sooner than you think. That's coming soon. And then we'll be doing best spy movies, and then I'll throw in one more. We'll be starting Malcolm Lays part 1 of his 128 about mid-February. So there's just some episodes you can look forward to. So yeah, but this was a fun time, and I think probably that Chase had his kids calling on him that he had to run. But
1973 film Badlands, starring Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen and Mr. Estevez are both uncredited as Boy Under a Lamppost. Does that count?
Okay.
If they're in the same, we're trying to find where they're all on screen together.
Oh,
at
the
same
scene
exact time.
too.
Yeah, like literally, we were having a hell of a time
look
finding
for a
anything.
lamppost scene
So
And if Sheen's in it, then they're
what
in
we
it.
were thinking about playing, and it would be a combination of two clips, is there's the Hot Shots Part 2 thing where he
course.
passes Martin
Yeah.
Sheen and
Yeah.
goes, I
Yeah.
loved you at Wall Street. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then cut to the Night of the Roxbury's guys going, Emilio.
Emilio.
So
Emilio, the
maybe,
money
like,
doesn't
like a
mean-
combination of that for like the intro or something. Like we'll figure it out. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But that'll
Yeah.
be fun, yeah, because they'll each have like about 20-ish movies, so that'll be a good time. And some
Yeah.
crossovers, obviously. So yeah.
But yeah, but if anyone's tuning in, you want to be on the show, just DM me and we'll talk because we do still need a few people for a couple of those episodes. So yeah, but yeah, that'll do it for us tonight. So for a quick one, that's just about an hour and a half. That was nice and quick and easy. So for Brian, for JPO, for Austin, for Chase, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.